Welcome back here, and let's get into the newspapers. On the front page of the Ghanaian Times this morning, it says, don't go to IMF, TUC to government. Dr. Yaba, Secretary General to TUC, is captured on the front page. Page 16 has got a story this morning on the IMF. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Don't worry. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Right now, when we make decisions that we want to do it, we do it. If we say we want to take e-levy, we take it. I'm saying, if we say we want to go to IMF, we're going.
I was actually telling somebody this yesterday. The person was actually saying that it looks like the media is not too hard on the government. And I said that the media is hard on the government, but unfortunately, if the government says they're going to do, they're going to do. So we spoke about e-levy. To what extent? We still had it being passed. We spoke about so many things. We are talking about the hardships in the economy.
Man.
We spoke about the fuel prices. We gave TUC the opportunity to come on air to talk about it. We gave so many, the citizens the opportunity to talk. And everybody was saying, waive off some of the taxes on the fuel. But it's still on there. We are still paying COVID levy. Whenever you go to a restaurant, if you don't know, if you go to a restaurant to purchase food, you pay COVID levy.
Yeah.
It's still there, So
we're paying for everything.
We are paying for everything. And
you see, the thing is, you're not the government.
So the most we can do is to talk.
You can do all the rants and everything. Bottom line is that you are not the freaking government.
Yes, and the whole thing about even the Achimota forest, we spoke about it.
Look at that.
Continuously. They whoop powder on our eyes.
With planting trees. It made us believe that, all is well.
And you know what, in the next 5 years, you will still realize that some structures are coming up at Achimota forest and you couldn't do jack
Nothing about it.
Because they've done
You're
it.
not the government. So, TUC, don't go to IMF, TUC to government. Okay, they just added their voice.
Yeah, they added their voice. People keep adding their voices, which is very, very good. But as to whether it will be listened to,
that's another issue.
It's another issue.
Nat Rich Rates demand for 20%. Cola Page 32 has got a story on that. And second day, Arise Ghana demo ends peacefully. Protesters presenting to our Parliament Finance Ministry. So the question we're asking is what happened yesterday, a day before. If we're able to do it peacefully yesterday, then what happened the day before?
Exactly.
What went wrong?
I think they had to go behind the scenes.
There's one police officer who threw the stone.
I saw the picture.
Before this whole thing started. So why?
Okay, so I saw a picture of a policeman with, I don't know if it was a stone or something in his hand. Looked like he was throwing it.
Whatever he
First
threw,
of all, I can't
whether it was a stone or not, Rose,
no.
It's the reason we got to the point we got to.
But we still don't have evidence that they threw the stone. See the
thing?
There
was video of him.
No, what shows that was a first?
Well,
it could be that
happened
other ones had happened, then he threw what had come to them back at them. So we can't speak to it that they threw it first or this person threw it first.
Back to them. This is a police officer. You've got other means of taking care of a situation like that.
Yes.
So you throwing it back to them, you can justify that.
Exactly. So for that, he should be held accountable. But we don't have facts as to whether they threw it first or the Ghanaians, the citizens, myself and them, we threw it first. So we don't know. I
mean, anyway. I'm sure the IGP would investigate this.
There's actually a video of one of the demonstrators that was handcuffed and a policeman just went in and slapped him for no reason.
Yeah, that's
the video, we will air it. We want everybody to see what happened. And for that, I always speak to issues. I say wrong is wrong, right is right. If it's wrong, I'll speak about it. If it's right, I'll praise you. And I think that was wrong in all aspects. The man was handcuffed. He was not armed. He was, I don't know what pushed the policeman to slap the man. What was the need? What was actually the need? Why did you slap him? For what reason? Because you think you're in uniform? Hell no. That is off. That is off. Completely off. Anyway.
Let's get to the center spread and see. A national GJ executives to be sworn in today, and the President Akufo-Addo chairs last ECOWAS summit meeting. And there's a bit of sports over here. Wimbledon, Serena suffers shock first round defeat, and I'm not excited about this. Obviously, I'm not going to be excited
Serena
about
will pick up. I'm sure
Serena
never
actually
fails.
pick up and,
So Serena
and make it happen. Yeah, it's very, very important. We need to see her moving. Lukaku said for Inter Milan loan deal, and Hearts must recognize club's legends. Amankwamiriku says so. That'll be at the front page and the back page and middle pages of Ghanaian Times.
Let's move to the Daily Graphic newspaper. IMF to go or not to go. Experts support to move. Private sector divided. And this whole IMF thing has been trending because when the other government went into IMF, that's the NDC government, decided to go into IMF, they were highly criticized by the current government, that's the NPP government, because they said, you know what, we don't need to go to IMF. Why are you taking us to IMF? IMF is something, Mahama something. Now the same political party comes to power and they are telling us that criticized it, and they are telling us that this could be the solution. So what happened? So was Mahama right all this while to have gone to IMF, or you can justify why you will go to IMF when, of course, we are even paying more taxes when Mahama was on there. We are paying more taxes now as compared to when, you know, the NDC government was in power.
They say your e-levy doesn't make sense to them.
So are they scrapping the e-levy?
It's not giving them the money they want.
Are they going to scrap the e-levy? Are they going to take off some of the taxes on the fuel? What are they going to do to make life comfortable? Because going to IMF doesn't mean that our lives are going to get comfortable. No, we are still going to be paying the taxes. The money and use are they going to increase our? I don't know. You can
still bring the money from IMF and still.
So what? They are going to bring the money from IMF and tell us that they are fixing our roads, they are building schools, but then cost of living is still going to be high. Anyway, politics. Graphic is still telling us that they are increasing their cover prices. So whether you like it or not, they are increasing their cover prices. Fishers defer on closed season. 31.7 million Ghana cedis mobilized for National Cathedral. It looks like National Cathedral is making some good money. They mobilized 31.7 million Ghana cedis so far, so the cathedral is still going to be built. Yesterday, I saw this video of some demolition exercise going on in Wale Wale, and the residents were really crying because in these areas, you have people who have occupied these lands, you know what, centuries. Let me put it like that. And then all of a sudden, you know, your livelihood is being taken away from you. These are not people that we can call encroachers. These are people that probably their forefathers lived there and left those properties for them. These are complete mad houses that have been there for years. And now it's being demolished, and they were crying. They were really, really hurt that they don't really. And I saw the children. They put the children up, and the children were really crying. It was something else.
It would be painful, you know.
It was. Anyway, NPA builds classroom blocks for 2 schools, and yes, the National Petroleum Authority has inaugurated 2 separate classroom blocks with ancillary facilities for 2 schools that were previously accommodated under sheds in the eastern region. Kudos to NPA for this, and you need to be doing more of these things. It's good for us all. And that's it for the Daily Graphic newspaper.
Now we get into the Daily Guide. The Daily Guide on the front page says Demo leaders escape tear gas. The big story over here says NDC guru grabbed with gun. Page 3 has got a story. It's got Joshua Kamba captured over there. And Tricycle supports Nungwa Homowo. Page 6 has got a story on that. You can read about it. And GCB rank reacts to false story, and Samuel Abujinapo is also captured here this morning with the caption, government to cut sword for Apiati renovation. So we've been talking about the Apiati situation. Looks like government is now looking at it.
Have they set a building? Or they just cut the sword?
They are not going to cut the sword.
You see, I sat here and I spoke about it.
Let me get you emotional. Let me get you emotional. Hey, see, where are you? The way your hand cooks. You're worried for what? Politics. They're going to cut some you.
They're not cutting some for Abiati. Really?
La.
I give up. I'm not going to comment. It's all right.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you for giving it up. You're far too kind. I like you like that. Now let's get to the middle page and access some, in 74 and court finds Shatawale 2,000 Ghana cedis. Finally, he's pled guilty to, false prophecy and everything, and now he's paying 2,000 cedis. If he doesn't pay, then he go to prison.
Well, the lawyer that helped him is a good friend of mine, Jerry Avenogbo, and I must say congratulations to him for helping.
He's really done well.
He's done well. He's not just his lawyer; he's lawyer to this guy as well. His friend, the other one, medical, medical as well.
Yeah,
and the guy who showed his genitals on TV, what's his name?
Performing, Wiser.
Yes. He helped Wiser Grade as well. So he's a very good lawyer. So if you're looking for a good lawyer,
great guy.
Guys, just go look for Jerry Avenogbo. He'll definitely sort you out.
When I release my first single, hit single, but let me put it that way.
I think he should be like that industry lawyer sort of. So, everyone in the media space should use Jerry Avenogbo, but make sure you pay him, please.
When I release the song, I'll go and stand on top of the Dubai and attempt
jump.
to fall. No, I won't attempt. They should catch me for attempting to fall, to kill myself.
And then what happened?
Then you come and defend me. I'm being denied access to my kids, Pastor Love. Says so.
Oh, Pastor Love has been going through some depression lately.
He said people should leave me.
Have you seen him on TikTok? He's on TikTok.
He's on TikTok.
He's on
TikTok. He said he's a lover boy. He said, have you ever seen a lover boy go through depression before? Yeah, I should just keep quiet. I've never assaulted any woman before. Chacha Ake's husband, we spoke about it yesterday. The man has also come and say, he's not done anything like that.
I was expecting that. If only Chacha has evidence, that would be good. But if she doesn't have evidence, unfortunately,
the girl, like I said, be correct like that.
Yeah.
Or you say bipolar, she come and say this. The next time she says, she's not saying anything. So it's making people now, not really believing what she's saying.
But we need to, people will take advantage of the fact that whenever it comes to abuse in marriage, people, they get eyeballs. So when people want to leave marriage, some people will use it as an excuse and say, this is why I'm leaving, and say all sorts of things about their partners. And it causes, it creates a very bad impression about the other person. Yeah. So if she has evidence, it will be good. But if she doesn't have evidence, then I think that she should just keep quiet.
Absolutely. Joycelyn Duma shines on Netflix, Glamour Girls. You watched it? I've seen it.
So that movie has. I was trying to watch it and I couldn't watch it. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you, Joycelyn, anyway. But I think that storyline just didn't work. You looked fabulous in there. The storyline just didn't work.
Yeah, people have complained about it.
The storyline was just. I didn't get it. I really didn't get it. The beginning, you see people stripping in the club. Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
It's the world of that. Oh. And a friend of mine, a DJ friend of mine.
You see, when you watch movies like Blood Sister, the Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oba and the likes.
On Netflix. You ask yourself, we're from Glamour Girls. What happened? Who was directing?
Somebody said so. Somebody actually sat down and wrote this.
Have you watched When God is Calling? Or God is Calling? I think that's the title. God is Calling. Super great movie.
Yeah.
I'm watching these movies and I go watch Glamour Girls. Honey. The movie that the guy was a pastor. What's the title of that movie?
Which one?
It was out, I think, 2 months ago.
On Netflix?
It's been out like 2 or 3 months now. I've forgotten the title of the movie. Beautiful movie. I'm not advertising for that movie, but that movie is beautiful. Movie, and it tells you some of the things that happen in some churches, the fraud, the things some pastors, I'm not saying all pastors, again, some pastors do just to make money. It's a reality. I really find the title of that movie great acting, great singing. Everything was on point.
Awesome.
But that's it. But I'm not going to watch. What's the title of that movie? Glamour Girls.
Glamour Girls.
Glamour Girls. There's an old movie called Glamour Girls.
Yeah.
It was done by Omotola and Co.
So they have a reinvention.
No, that movie was a dope. That Glamour Girls movie, it was a dope.
This one is not a dope.
No. But I love you, Joycelyn. I still love you. Okay, we have just two. So what do you have?
I'll go to Isaiah. Arize stone demonstration. See. Akosia says, Arize. Throw the stone.
Let's go to the Chronicle newspaper, which happens to be a final newspaper. COP allegedly swindles job seekers of 361,000 Ghana cedis.
Whoa.
Whoa.
People are just doing things, man.
Have you ever tried looking for a job and you had to pay looking for a job?
No, by the grace of God.
I thank God for that. Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Unfortunately, some people have to pay so they can get access, especially in the forces. You know, people take money and say, oh, I can get you in there. I can get you in there. I can get you in there. It's alleged, though. It's alleged, though. Alleged. We have been taking some of the money, but it's here. That's what they're saying. Yeah, they're saying, well. All right, so all set for reconstruction of Apiati. The monies were taken more than 6 months ago. We are now set. Really? All good though. Okay, to the better headline. I'm a weapon carrier. NDC's Akamba brags after being caught with sidearm during a Rise Ghana demo. Okay, so you know yesterday they actually got this man, not Akamba alone. There was another man who was, you know, arrested at the Elwak Stadium because he had weapon on him. Yesterday. When Akamba they discovered weapon on Akamba, he was able to prove that he had license to his gun and he was let go. We'll need to find out why he was let go, but the other gentleman was not let go. He didn't have a license? He didn't have a license. His gun wasn't licensed? I don't know. I don't know if he even told them it was licensed or not. I don't know. But why go for demonstration and carry a gun? What are you? A peaceful demonstration. A peaceful demonstration. As was described. What is the gun for? Anyway, we'll speak about all of that right here. But then let's go to our Bible verse for today. Okay. What is there? You want to see before? No, just. And this one is bombshell. Yeah, we'll throw it. Proverbs chapter 14. Stones lately. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 3. Mebusem eti 9 injichemu miensa senators MCN. Fantastic. Proud fools talk too much. Proud fools talk too much. Jimmy Fua Sabe. Omasaye Buga. Buga is proud. Also, show me Buga. You be proud. Buga, you are proud. It's a Jimmy for why? Omasa show Buga. Come on, show me Buga. Proud man say Buga. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 3. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 3. Proud fools talk too much. Do 9, 14, do 9. Proud fools talk too much. Come on. I'm a weapon carrier. I'm a weapon carrier. And they come back. They come. There's a lot happening in the world of stress. To stay with us.